I'm very much excited to welcome the next speaker who will be speaking on the topic developmental experiences for the organizational leadership. And she is someone whom I admire very much for her amazing profile. And it's my great privilege to introduce and welcome her in front of us. She is the NELTA President, Associate Professor, Department Head of English at Ratna Rajalakshmi Campus and Tribhuvan University. She is an advocate and a core member of Asian Creative Writing Group. She also holds the remarkable position of Vice President at the Yolamba Research Foundation and a board member of Research Management Cell at TU. She is a trainer of the TESOL Certificate Advanced course and National Professional Translator and Interpreter, who has delivered keynotes and plenary at national and international conferences and received awards in ERT. She has published several books and research papers in national and international magazines and journals. So let's put our hands together to welcome Madam Professor Motikala Subba.
Lunch break, we call it's a graveyard session because everybody will sleep and take nap. Let's make it a little bit interesting. Good afternoon and namaste. Good afternoon and namaste. Okay. Before I start my session, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to NELTA Jhapa for inviting us and providing us this opportunity to be a part of this historic NELTA Female Conference. Please give a big round of applause. And you know that my session title is about an organizational context, whether it is important or not in leadership. Okay, what is the organizational context? So I will explain that in detail later. And developmental experiences of yourself, individual, your own experiences, and also about the organizations. And last, conclusion and the way ahead. Okay, let's start. What is leadership? Anyone? In your opinion, what does it mean by a leadership? Anyone? Don't hesitate. This is a female conference. Everybody has to speak and come forward. Otherwise, how could you be a leader? Anyone? What is it? Please. Yes. Mic, please. Give it to her.
Leadership is an activity or a process to inspire somebody and try to make networking for the positive sense.
Okay, thank you. So, to whom you motivate? Your colleagues or students or your parents or someone? Okay, very good. Next, anyone? Please, don't hesitate. Yes, please. Very good. I see some of the leaders, no?
The people in a group or an organization.
Leadership is an action to lead the people in a group as in an organization. Very good. Anyone?
Voiceless people.
Speaking for the voiceless people. It's like subaltern theory. Okay, that's another one. So, knowing the way,
Showing the way,
and that's very good. Who said that? Maxwell. Very good.
Good afternoon, everyone. In my point of view, leadership is capacity of leading organization or subordinates.
Capacity of leading your subordinates. Very good. Every definition fits in the leadership. See, this is the kind of image I just took out from the Google. What does it mean by leadership? All the definitions fit here. So, leadership always related with the guidance. You cannot dictate as a leader to your subordinates. So you have to guide them. If they made the mistakes, so you give some kinds of, the guidance and guidelines to correct them. And also, communication is the most important thing in the leadership. Because without communicating, you don't know your members and you don't know what's happening around it. If I didn't make communication with the Jhapa branch, how could the Jhapa branch could organize this kind of conference? Yes? So we are always in touch and communication and solution. Because in the leadership, during your tenure, as a leader, always you have to face the problems. There are so many challenges. It's not a bed of roses. Being a leader, standing in front of all the people, so it's not made of roses. Always you have to get in Nepali we call it objas. If something will be done very good, then you will say, oh, our team have done this. If something goes wrong, then we'll say, blame the leader. You are the president, you take the blame. So solutions should be always with the leader. Whether it is right or wrong, you have to find the solution. And always there should be a plan. How NELTA is growing like this. From 1992, we always have a plan. Every year we conduct the AGM, strategic meeting, with all the branches. Leaders will come and the provincial leaders come. They will put their opinions and then we'll make our calendar for the whole year. How we could run our organizations for the growth of our members also. And the goal is always there. You as a leader must have a vision. If you don't have vision, after in 2 years, I will take my organization to this level. So you must have vision. You can't say, oh, my tenure is 3 years, so I will take the positions, I order the members and the staff, then my tenure will be finished. It is as it is. I don't want to take any kinds of responsibilities. So you are finished as a leader. And motivation. Always NELTA provides the motivation to our members. There are two types of motivation. Extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic means every year NELTA provides exposure to our members to participate in the TESOL conference in USA and also IFL UK with the support of the RELO US State Department, because NELTA doesn't have fund, but NELTA will forward the names to recommend them to the RELO office who contributed a lot. And in the UK, for UK we request to the British Council. And there are other countries which we have signed the MOU, the organizations like us. So Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Japan, and Maldives, and also Pakistan, India, China. NELTA provides the exposures. And when they get that kind of exposure to participate in that kind of conference, then that is called extrinsic motivation. Because you professionally grew in that sense. You got the exposure and you learned the knowledge from that place. And intrinsic motivation, because you are the members of NELTA and everybody will respect you when you do the good presentation. And there are, our members are from primary level to vice chancellor and professor of the universities. If you become a member of the NELTA and you feel that I'm one of them, so you feel proud of that. That is your pride, okay? You will be glad that I'm the member of this organization. That is intrinsic motivation. When you feel that from your heart, that is intrinsic motivation. So two types of motivation. As a leader, always you have to drive your members to that. And direction is always, whether it is right or wrong, but always you try them to take to appropriate directions. You never know, your decision will be correct or right, always right. Sometimes your decision could be wrong, but you must have that kinds of leadership or guts to decide give a decision and take the blame. And if it goes wrong, you have to correct yourself. That is leadership. So there are different types of leaders. NELTA, who will be the next president, the leader? So we always allow, now we are grooming them. So many our leaders are there from the provinces and branches, even from the center, we are grooming them. Transformation, changes is needed there. So we provide them trainings and also provide them this kind of forum to speak on and come to front and share your ideas. So this is transformational. Which kind of leadership you want to choose, it's up to you. Some of the definitions, I like the most the Sadhgurus, okay? Leadership always involves the three qualities. There are three elements. Number one is integrity. Leader always should be trustworthy, reliable and honest. And you must have insight to take. You must have vision to take your organization somewhere. Lead with including your members. Inclusiveness. You cannot discriminate on the basis of, oh, they are from primary level teachers and they are from university level. No. Even from the on basis of the class and gender. So only the males, okay, you promote. No. Always there should be three qualities in the leadership. Integrity and inclusiveness, and then after, insight. And number two, leadership is an evolving process. That means it never stops. Because every day you are learning something from someone, whether it is from the children, whether from the neighborhood, from your parents or from your brothers, sisters, you are learning. So leadership doesn't come automatically at a one night. It is an evolving process. Every day you are learning. I'm learning from you from today. And it's a professional growth of yourself. Not only the organization's growth, it's about your growth also as a leader. And it's a choice, not a position. If I become, I'm a president of NELTA, oh, it's my position, I'm a leader. If I sit like that, did nothing, I'm not a leader. Because I chose it, I committed my time, whole day, after college. We are too busy, everybody is busy in professional life. But every day, I come to NELTA by 10 o'clock to until 5 o'clock. Because I chose this, my commitment and time. If you don't give that time, then your organization will not grow. There are so many projects are running. Who will look after that? Because we are volunteers. We don't get paid a single penny. But still I am committed to be there. Why? Because I chose myself. This is my choice. Okay, see. This is called, I was in the meeting, then I will call them back. Leadership is that commitment. And you must have relationship. You are down to earth. You cannot say, I'm leader. I can't take this phone number. I don't know him or her. No, you can't say that. As a leader, you have to be always close to in communication and coordination and relations with your members and organizations, okay, people. And after remember that organizational context includes the developmental experiences and ability to and motivation to learn. That goes with the leadership development. Now leadership development means it's for the individual leader or for the any kinds of leaders. But what about the system leadership development? It's a kind of a model, triangle model. You could see that. So as you say, knowing, going together, showing the way together. Similar like that. Connective leadership, always seeing each other. We are always in touch, in communication with our branches, leaders and members. Anyone can call, anyone can talk. Even in the NELTA meeting, every month we conduct the NELTA central meeting. So any member can come and they can join and they can keep their voices there. So I would like to do this, okay? Then why not you lead that? We give them autonomy to lead that things. But who is going to lead that? He or she must have that quality to bring the resources and run the projects. Otherwise, it will only in the asking in the sake of kind of giving a name. And we always see each other together. Means every day we can't see. That means we are always connected in communications on the phone and Gmail, email, Zoom. So every day we are in this kind of connectivity. And what is the collective empowerment? We cannot walk alone. Because every year when we finish our conference, we will conduct the AGM. After the AGM, then we'll invite all the chair leaders and branches leaders to the Kathmandu and we'll share our opinions. How we could now go further. What kinds of your programs and schedule? How many trainings are you going to conduct in your branches? And how many workshops or conference are you going to conduct? And what are the resources? Where is the source? So we discuss about that. And they will put forward the ideas. And NELTA will keep all those, and we prepare our calendar for a year. For exposure of our members, 10 lakhs. Okay? For the training and conferences in every branches who are active, then we'll put this 20 lakhs. So each and every member, they want to go to sometime Bangladesh. Recently, we sent 7 members to Bangladesh. We sponsored them for their tickets and also for their registration fee. And they presented. So we have always, we work for that. We do the homework as a leader. Where to get the budget? You bring the projects. You have to save it. And if we are not able to send them, then why you are in the organizations? It's a voluntary organization. Why people are motivated? NELTA is expanding every day. And how it is there, I will let you know later. And dialogue means talking together. If you want to complain, please call me directly. To anyone, if you want to complain about me, call me directly. No problem. We sit and talk what's happening. So this is called, okay, system of leadership development. It doesn't come like you are as a leader, you are a neta and a pradhan mantri and you can give a speech and you are a leader. No, you as a leader, you have to always the ground. Then you have to be very much reachable kind of thing, okay, with through communications to your members and everyone. Not only with the members, we have a lot of other partners all the time. You don't have, okay, you don't get time even eat and sleep. It's been a week. I've been speaking like this, sorry. This is our present committee, 27 committee members. And it's been my second tenure, and we are always working together. Because all the committee members are volunteers, they don't have time to come every day or even in the meeting, but they all are like-minded, they support us. If we are going to give the decision, and we'll call them on the phone. So we are going to give decision, majority is this. They said, okay, my consent. This is leadership. You have to take the voices of all. And NELTA Center, organizational structure. NELTA Center is over there. And we have 7 provincial committees. How many branches? See, 58 branches. And it is increasing and increasing. Why? Only volunteer organization can increase like and survive like that. Every committee in the branches, they are volunteers. All the members are, how they are so inspired and motivated to open the branches and work for the good cause. This is interesting. See, this is the kind of a name of our branches. See, this is NELTA. All the blue colors, that is NELTA's outreach. All the branches, and yellow, there are 7 provincial our committee, and the red, that is the headquarters. And as in organizations, okay, what could be your role to promote yourself? Sustainability is very important. Only talking high things and as a leader organizing and forming the committee doesn't matter. You must have resources to survive that. So how you could do that? So role of NGO. The team should be qualified team. There must be, somebody will say, sake of, oh, he's a senior professor, he should be in the committee. No. Qualified team means who will support in a need and bring the kinds of ideas, send the proposal, go to the people and bring some kinds of project and research work. Qualified team, always behind you. And leaders always need that. In kind of an organization, you need a qualified team and culture and values. You have to respect to each other. We are in the equal footing. You are president, everybody has to respect you. No. Even the members could be a president one day. And they have the equal respect. And cultures and values, we have to respect them. Anytime they come to our offices, during the work days also, we'll ask them to sit and provide them tea and coffee, any problems you could share with us. See, equal footing, cultures and values, respect. Even in the society, even in the home, even in the office and your professional kinds of offices, okay, jobs. And strategic management, I already shared you. So we have the whole year calendars, how to go ahead, where to get the resources, to whom to collaborate, what kinds of conferences and workshops we have to do, we'll discuss about that. And always there should be transparency and accountability. If you are not transparent, as a leader, as a president, I can't sign the check. It's more than 10,000. We have procurement committee. There are 3, General Secretary, Treasurer, and 1 from our advisor, Hemanta sir, okay, in the NELTA. And if you want to buy the 1 laptop, we have to ask to the quotations, 3 quotations. These 3 quotations, which is the real good, not so cheap, but reasonable, and we'll bring those vendors to the office. Not any member can deal individually about the giving the money. So these vendors will come to the office and they will sign in front of us. Then after, president will sign. Okay, this is good. All transparency and accountability. Even a single rupees. Even our staff, for when we invite them, okay, so many people are coming in the meeting, okay, members are, and also sometimes we need the sugar and buy the tea leaves. You know that, chia pani ko lagi the paisa chahe ka kinne ta, fruits. And our staff will go to the bhat bhatini, though it's little bit expensive, but why she goes to the bhat bhatini? Because you have the proper bill. If you go to the sabji bazaar, you never know what is the price. So accountability and transparency is very important for the organizations. As a leader, you have to think about that. And NELTA is a brand name. As a brand, when you do the communication with the other, as an individual, oh, I'm Motikala, president of NELTA, nobody will listen to you. But if you say, on behalf of NELTA, I'm speaking and I'm putting this proposal to you, then after they will listen. This is a brand name. NELTA is one of the organizations, okay? Internationally, nationally very recognizable, or we could say it has created a history in the South Asia. So see that you people are very lucky to have this NELTA conference here. Others will not get this opportunity. And partnership alliance is very important. Without that, single NELTA cannot survive. As a good leader, you have to bring the networking, make the networking, and we have the alliances with different organizations, and we collaborate with the government, especially bringing the two L's here in this conference. We have collaboration and had meeting with the RELO, the head of this kind of program of ours. So that's why these 2 are here. See that collaboration means not only the supporting from the money, but bringing the expertise, okay, experts here. That's also collaboration. Only the leader can do that. Otherwise he'll say, I don't have time, please go and talk with them. And nobody will that. Who will take the burden? Leader. Whether you have time or not, you have to go and talk, because this is very important. See, so these kinds of things, if you complete all these circles and elements, then your organization will go to the sustainability. What is sustainability? NELTA is in sustainable way. It's growing because we have some of the projects and our well-wishers, they are donating us. Our members are supporting us, so we can keep the money, okay, in a trust. From that trust, we can send our members to the different exposures to different countries to participate in the conferences. And growing impact, you could see there, wherever you go in any kind of a world, in the country, in a world, you will see, I am from NELTA. In the professional organizations, you will get the different kinds of respect and recognition. That is the growing impact. And if you grow, your organization will grow, you grow yourself. That is organizational development. And credibility, NELTA has credibility. That's why the RELO trusted us and providing so many projects. If they don't trust us, there is no credibility about NELTA, nobody will give any kinds of support. So that's why credibility is very important for the sustainability. And social base, always, you have to live here, we have to live in our community and society, what kinds of values and cultures you have. In Jhapa, if somebody calls you, okay, you are a NELTA member, NELTA is doing this, you have all kinds of your recognition. Social base. And mobilization, always you go from one place to another. You cannot stick to one place. And NELTA is not always I am a leader and president here. We already preparing our successor and we transform them and hand over our leadership to them. Mobilizations, no? You cannot say, I am doing very good and I will be always the leader. No. You stop like a lamppost and the organization will never grow. So it has to be handed over to someone who could lead the kind of organization. It doesn't matter about your position, whether you are professor or doctor or vice chancellor, doesn't matter. Even a member can be a president of NELTA if he has a vision or she has a vision to lead your organization. This is NELTA building. When Hemanta sir was president and we collected the money, our membership fees, okay, registration fee, and then after our well-wishers supported, even the Relo office supported, Relo supported, and British Council people supported, professional people and NELTA members from home and abroad, they supported us, and we bought this house. So NELTA today we have a 5 steps, permanent steps, okay, we could say that. We are very much proud about that. And also, we don't have to pay the rent. See, in any organizations in the world, they don't have their own house. Even the Tishol, they don't have, ITFL don't have, not a single organization they have, but NELTA has because of the leadership. See, so you grow yourself, then your organization will go, you grow yourself. So aims of our NELTAs is always to improve quality educations through ELT, English language teaching, because we advocate or plea for English language, okay? That's why we always work for the professional development of our English teachers. We are not going to advocate, oh, our salary is not sufficient, ma'am, can you do the advocate? No, we are not very political. Everybody has to take off your hats of politics, your kind of ideology and come to NELTA. So NELTA will help you. Oh, in our branch, we need a primary level teachers training for reading and writing. Then we'll provide the experts. We will find if from the local level, if there are expertise like that, then we'll send them. If there is no, then NELTA will support from the center like this. So always it's for the skilled human resources will develop. Because I see so many faces, you are very much enthusiastic and motivated. But I would like to see you in the NELTA conference, how many you are, okay? Already professionally developed. Oh, you take the knowledge from here. Oh, I have these kinds of guts and I am motivated to give my presentation in the NELTA conference. I would like to see you all female leaders there, teachers. Frequently organizing the kind of workshop and training and the conference. So who will go there? You cannot say, because every time we go, we have to pay ourselves. Voluntary organization, everybody will say, I don't have time. I have my job. I have my convocation day. I have my students, okay, interview, something like that, supervising things. But who will go? If nobody goes, president will have to. President has to go. That's why I have to manage my time. See, these are the glimpses and collaborations. We have a lot of collaborations. You'll see that. You'll feel that. How many collaborations here? And spelt Pakistan, like ours organizations, NELTA Bangladesh, INET India, and Jhapa Japan, and Thailand, NELTA Pune chapter and Chennai chapter, because in India they have 2 organizations like us. They are already, there is a fraction. See, NELTA is 1, remember that. And Andalas University of Indonesia, and Hamsaras Mahavidyalaya India, and Africa Tishol, and now it is Africa NELTA, and China Belt and Road, NELTA means Malaysia, and recently we signed the MOU with the Egypt Tishol. So any representative, if your paper is approved, if you send your recommendation and forward it to us, so your paper is approved to these countries and these organization conference, we will forward it to the main resource person or the kind of a sponsor for the Tishol to Relo For ITFL to British Council, but for other countries, even we can support you. If you contributed a lot to NELTA, it is not automatic. Oh, I am a NELTA member, my paper is approved, could you please forward it to that, provide the funding? No, it's not automatic. You have to contribute a lot as voluntarily. We have been working with the NELTA 2004, and every time, though I am only the member, that time also we provided our share of teaching or kind of workshops or training when we get paid. We provided our 10% to 15% to NELTA from that time. So I started with a member, and as a central committee member, then general secretary, senior vice president, then I am the president. Leadership is not automatic. You have to earn it. Teaching tips. So we publish them. And this is the most important program. We completed 11, 12, and we run the Access program with the support of the US Embassy, State Department, and the RELO. So we just finished the 4 locations. Access program is for the underprivileged children. And in one center, we have the 40 students, children, 20 girls, 20 boys, and 2 male teachers, 2 female teachers. And it's after school, we provide them the classes. 1.5 hours, 3 days in a week. So turn by turn, 2 teachers dividing the groups 40 into 20. So this year also we already got 5 access centers. So you could just visit our websites and our resources, membership fees. So please be a member of NELTA, and also support from the collaborating organizations and research and projects. Main is projects. And we hire the staff on the basis of projects. If the projects finish, staff will also go. And membership type, life member, 3,000 only. For that, you are the whole life you are a member. For annual member, 300. And institutional, we have different rate, and honorary membership, only we provided a few of them, who exceptionally helped, contributed a lot to NELTA. So we provide them honorary membership. And challenges, all the executive members are volunteers. I feel the pain of this branch, NELTA branch Jhapa, to organize this conference at this level. What kinds of pain or challenges they faced. We'll talk that later. And limited resources. And NELTA role is always to help and assist to improve the language, English language, and to provide the kinds of quality educations to help support the government, and how? Through the English teaching. And we want our English teachers should be very skillful and professionally, okay? They must be, okay, kind of a training, everything they get, the training, workshop, kind of thing. But when they are going to apply it in the classroom, they can't. So we want in the real sense, practically, you will be able to implement it, apply it in the classroom. So we want that kind of English teacher, so that tomorrow you can be a model, you can be a leader of your organizations, of your schools and universities. And conclusion, leadership is an ongoing process, and without the developmental experiences, you cannot grow yourself. You cannot grow yourself as a leader, then you cannot grow your organizations. So that's why if you want to be a leader of some organizations, please think about that. Grow yourself, grow the organization. If you organize support to grow organizations, then you grow yourself. Be a teacher in your respective schools and classrooms. That is your positions. That is your position, not a choice. But if you say, I want to be a leader as a teacher, what do you want to do? You go beyond your responsibilities. You provide your time, you commit yourself. Then you will be a leader one day. And way ahead, more things are coming up. And we are thinking to go for the hybrid educations or systems. So we already said with the government, and we share these kind of things, and collaborate with all the federal and the provincial government. and we are doing that locally and at the central level. So being a leadership means only all kinds of qualities you have as a leader, but you are not a good manager, it doesn't work. So 50% leadership, 50% manager, because you have to manage the whole things in your offices and you have to deal with the people, and as a leader then you can go ahead with the policy and the proposal. Thank you. Sorry, giving you a headache about